Joining us in studio, as you already promised, F4, we'll be talking to the Non-Bank Financial Institutions Regulatory Authority, aka, I have to get this right. Boise, please correct me. It's NBFIRA or NBFIRA?
It's NBFIRA.
Hey, dog, pronounce the N. The N is not silent.
It's not silent.
NBFIRA. And NBFIRA regulates and supervises the non-bank financial institutions, that is the NBFI's sector. And it's undertaking this initiative where they want to educate you as the public on its mandate, their rights as well as responsibilities. Now, Boise Ngube is head of capital markets, or is from the capital markets department at NBFIRA. So what is capital markets sector and what is it all about? Boise is here to tell us all of that. Boise, welcome to Yarona FM. Good morning to you, sir. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm doing very fine, sir. Good morning to you and your listeners. Basically, NBFIRA regularly non-bank financial institutions, like the name says. Maranala maphata aga namane ailhora regulate the subsector.
Okay.
The subsectors are insurance, retirement funds, lending activities, capital markets.
Okay.
So capital markets basically NBFIRA my ke regulator le supervisor all the sectors or subsectors that I have just went through. To ensure that there is financial stability and to promote consumer protection, as well as to foster market integrity.
Brilliant.
In the capital market space, we have various also maybe subsectors. Those are investment advisors, we have asset managers, we have trustees, custodians, which fall under the collective investment undertaking, as well as management companies, and also securities brokers.
Okay, so those two dimensions, those are the things that fall under the capital markets industry.
Era.
Okay.
Those are the ones. Era.
Okay. All right. So now let's get into expand that overview of NBFIRA's mandate when we talk of your capital markets industry. The emphasis and why it's important and why you guys regulate that space and what it means for me as the public.
Okay. Tata, like I've already mentioned, maybe just to emphasize on the fact that Ghana Harley ba lepata hongolana la capital markets mo NBFIRA. Michael Yarona ko hore tota re make sure hore the public rights are protected. Re emphasize tota re gaidwa ke melawana e including Securities Act and the regulations, and also the Collective Investment Undertakings Act and its regulations. We also have the rules say to provide a guidance to the entities the regulator the public, but the operations of their business, just so to ensure financial services
yes.
Era and the overarching act, the NBFIRA Act.
Okay. Now, you talk about the supervision and regulation, right? Now, I understand there's a term called collective investment undertakings, which are a type of an investment vehicle. Provide us with an overview of this collective investment undertakings.
Tata, basically, collective investment undertakings in layman's term, but basically what happens what happens an entity, let's say what we call them operators of a collective investment undertakings, also known as management companies. They would set up a CIU, a collective investment undertaking, a fund basically. So this fund will pool funds or monies from various investors, including Motswana Hela Kohai. So hakele boisi ana kana le 50 pulang ka tsenya o ka tsenya o le foxo ka tla wa tsenya 200 pula go tswa hela gore o ka tsenya kgwedi le kgwedi kana o ka tsenya once in a while madi a hola. But so se botlhokwa se o sontse go se lemoga gore when we deal with this collective investment undertakings e go thusa ka gore the fund is diversified. Is diversified in the sense that they are the collective investment undertakings tse di harologana. Bona let's say they are balanced. It's a mix of various products, bonds, stocks, and other products, money markets products, jalo. So how is it that ho thusa gona gore o diversify your portfolio ya gago mme wa bo khathile di cost tse dintsi because kana gora gore wa go chargewa like the fund provider or the operator of the collective investment undertaking. So the fees totally la di share lona ba ileng gore le tsentse mo potong yone.
What are the type of people that invest in or put money into collective investment undertakings? Is it just me kele emoji ki khona na ile foxy, or we need to have some sort of qualification to be able to do that?
No, anybody from all walks of life oka investor in a collective investment undertaking, you're in a fund doing you. So botlhokwa so tsontso gore o se itse ke gore hela o invest more funding in them because they are hard and lo ena o itse gore ditshwanelo tsa go ke gatelle gore kana rena le batho ba re ba bitsa the financial advisor.
Yes,
the financial advisor ke bona batho ba ena gore go ga o sna kitso epe o batla go tlhaloganya pele hala gore tota tsone collective investment undertakings le mehuta ya tsone wena ha o itibile your risk profile kana risk appetite gore o ka investor mo go ntsenya ka gore le tsone di harologanya ka di risk tsa tsone.
So before we get into the rights of people who invest in the collective investment undertakings, I just want us to go a bit back. You mentioned the different types of collective investment undertakings. Let's just expand on that a bit as well.
Basically, the type is a thing. They are like I said, let's say they mainly invest in bonds, but maybe a minimum of equities. And then how much even the rules of the fund the guide. Let's say it's an equity fund, we want the rule is 75% of the products should be equities. Everyone is balanced, 50% equities, 50% bonds. They are the money market. So let's say the short-term investment, money products like your treasury bills and whatnot. It's about 12 months. But more investor or any fund.
Okay, awesome stuff.
Just to add, the collective investment undertaking license to Botswana. A baranal me had it Rona NBFIRA they recognize the letter their products. I did this our local players. By we call them facilities agents. Baba Tswana le financial advisors. They don't have their license more.
Is say okay, the collective investment undertakings are regulated by NBFIRA. Is it easy for me to go say on your site or to call you guys hey who's regulated under this space?
Yeah, that's a very, very important question.
Yeah.
Tota se se botlhokwa se re se gatelang thata ke gore before you can engage in any sort of investment, o tshwanetse re rurihatse le ba office ya rona ya NBFIRA, and it's very easy. We have a list of all licensed collective investment undertakings providers. Bona ba re reng ke the operators of CIU. We have a list of them. They are published in our website. Ha ele gore o na le any doubt and you want to confirm, you can always reach out to us or a letter, and we will be free to confirm.
Okay, it's 8:31 in conversation with Boysin Ngube. He is from the Capital Markets Department at NBFIRA, and we are focusing on capital markets sector, the sector of capital markets, with an emphasis on collective investment undertakings. Now, when we come back, we'll get to unpack the rights of people, the rights tsa gago as you want to invest or as you have invested in collective investment undertakings, as well as how does NBFIRA ensure that your rights are protected. It's 8:31.
Wake up. The Rush. 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Yarona FM breakfast.
Good morning, good afternoon, good night. What have you done with your life? Everybody time come to be embraced by the light. You're only scared to die when you ain't living right, man. And putting up a hell of a fight.
Starting off your morning the right way. The Rush until 9 a.m.
8:32 on Yarona FM, and you can enjoy these fantastic payday savings at Clicks until the 7th of October. Buy Clicks Made for Baby Dry Protect Disposable Nappies Jumbo Pack, 2 for 121 pula per pack and 1 for 138 pula. And get Romano Roll On 50 milliliters, 2 for 33 pula. And buy Organics Shampoo or Conditioner 1 liter, 2 for 112 pula. And if you are looking to save extra, spend your Clicks Club Card cashback and save more. Clicks, feel good and pay less.
Pizza Nemolopo. Tumeno. Bomo 97.4 FM. Yarona FM.
Gape re ntse celebrate independence ana o itse gore ngwaga wa lekgetho o wetse ka jalo o gakolola go tlisa lekgetho return ya gago ka nako. Mongwe le mongwe yo na le letseno le le fetang 480,000 pula ka ngwaga o fiwa go fitlhela kgwedi ya Lwetse September e ya fifing go tlisa tax return ya gago ko BES. Ka jalo o rotloediwa go romela return ka maranyane e-services ko www.bes.org.bw mo lobakeng lo lo beilweng. O tlhoka setlankana sa gago sa lekgetho go tlisa return ya gago. Go tlhaloganya go feta fa leletsa 17649 kgotsa ikgolaganye le office ya BES e gaufi le wena. BES re kokoanyetsa kgatelo pele.
Gaborone iStore at the Fields Mall is your trusted Apple authorized reseller. From the iPhone in your pocket to the MacBook on your desk, we've got it all under one roof. Not nearby? Shop online at istore.co.bw and get fast and free delivery anywhere in Botswana within 48 hours. Shop everything Apple at iStore.
Cash Crusaders is offering you great deals on brand new and second-hand items such as TVs, laptops, DJ equipment, and other appliances. Cash Crusaders is also offering you secure 30-day loans against any of your goods for cash in your time of need. Visit our stores at Palapa Junction, Francistown, Game City, Gaborone Station, and Kagiso Mall for more information, or head to www.cashcrusaders.co.za.
Mo dinakong tsa inthanete, content le digital go batla founu e botlhale ka maranyane me gape le botlhale ko pateng. Ke ra jang ke ra smartphone e o ka e duelang ka lenaneo la MyZaka Flexi. With MyZaka Flexi, you get your smartphone now and pay for it little by little. Just dial *167# to start or swing by your nearest Muscom shop. Muscom MyZaka Flexi. Mogala ka shilling.
Only BW hits this September all day.
20 sexy.
All BBW September. Fox and MOG. Starting off your morning the right way. The Rush until 9 a.m. on Yarona FM.
8:35, The Rush with FOX and MOG. Also with Mr. Boise Ncube from the Capital Markets Department at NBFIRA. If you don't know what NBFIRA or who NBFIRA is, they are the Non-Bank Financial Institutions Regulatory Authority, and their job is to regulate and supervise the non-bank financial institutions sector. And right now they have Let's Undertaking, aka to educate you on their mandate, their rights and responsibility, your rights and responsibilities as well. And today with Mr. Ncube, we are focusing on the capital markets sector, with more emphasis on collective investment undertakings. Now, briefly, in 30 seconds, Ncube, collective investment undertakings, what are we talking about?
Collective investment undertakings a pooled investments. Rebua ka poto e leng gore poto e mongwe le mongwe ka tsenya bonyenyane mongwe le mongwe ba nang le bone mo go yone. Mme go tsweng ho professional investment kana kere investment professionals be ba tsa poto ba go investela kana ba go godisetsa but se tsontshong hela go ngwe re sa katelle gore kana for every investment we know gore it's a risk. Your investment can grow e gona gore wele go tlase but hela ke gona hela gore lebele kopanetse mo potong ye le share di fees le share di charge le share everything o bilo ka tsana mo go tsone today kana ka mosobo bo a otswa. All these people that are or are regulated to do these undertakings for you, they are listed in your site, and you can confirm them for me. Okay. They're listed.
Now let's talk about the rights Tsamoto who wants to invest or has invested in collective investment undertakings. What are my rights? What you should be aware of, or that which you should know as an investor. You have the right to fair treatment, so long as allow invest in those CIUs, you should be treated fairly and equitably like anybody else. I want to think kana me yolo tsentse madi a mantsi na ke tsentse madi a manyenyane le le ka lekana hela mo CIU, except only ha ile gore gongwe ke nako ya voting, because ha go nna le nako gongwe tsa bo voting ke gona ha ile gore go lebelwa gore ke mayoleng bokete mo teng. But in terms of treating your investments or your assets le gore divestile le ka lekana hala mo teng se sengwe gape se se botlhokwa so tsontse go se itse ke gore you have the right to information, you have the right to know everything about this fund e leng gore o tsenya madi mo teng, to understand the fund objectives tsa yone, the risks le gona gore di fees tse o di chargewa mo go eng ebile e le bokae ebile o di chargewa ga kae. You also have the right to protection in the sense that a CIU is also appointed what we call independent trustees. These are the people by that are responsible for safeguarding your assets to invest to ensure how gatello ka tsela pele kana ha o tsedwi ka tsela epe. Ba tlhomamisa le gone gore melao e leng gore le kwadile re ke a CIU fund kana the rules tsa that fund ba tlhomamisa gore di salo morago, maybe le ha ile gore ga di salo morago kana gona le any breach ke bona ba leng gore bana le over and above the CIU le bona they have a responsibility to report to NBFIRA gore re ne le breach bo bontsenyana mme re tsa dikgato tse dintsenyana gore re bo ba kae. Okay, no haribua ka NBFIRA and you guys ensuring gore ditshwanelo tsaka o tsa mongwe hela o eleng gore le eno ka tswa investile in collective investment undertakings are protected. How do you guys ensure that?
Go ke simolla hela ka gore kana as NBFIRA what happens gore this they are what we call controllers kana and key persons ba eleng gore ke bana ba eleng gore ba eteletse tsone di remember gore CIU ya ka entsana ene e bereka le one trustee that I just mentioned e be gore ya no ha go ntse these controllers kana the director, the all people who play a key role, compliance officers, kind of head of compliance, and your chief investment officers. These are people, but that we we vet ra ba tlhola gore a mme ke batho ba eleng gore ga ba dinalayana ke batho ba eleng gore ba siame gore ba ka tsena mo maemong a now before ba ka tsena mo gone
e tla reng forensic audit
ra rihatsa.
Yes.
So go no mo hela ka bo gone mo go a insure gore the rights tsa batho ba di a protect. Over and above that, re ba NBFIRA re na le dio tse ileng gore ra tla re di bitsa inspections ra tla re tsamaya go di entities tsone tsa re regulate tse re tlhola gore a mme tse ba se go ileng ba re ba se dira a mme indeed ba se dira gatsa mo grounding.
Okay.
Mme ha ile gore go gona le ha ile gore re bona gore go ka ba ka ngwara ga kolla gore ba ba ka nya kae mme ha ka re molaetsa gore gona go betsa ka thupanyana penalty nyana gore ba ipakae.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff. So say me and Fox, I'll ask this as a two-part question. Me and Fox have come together, we've put together money, and you know, there's a CIU that we've sort of I'll use the word approach to say invest this money for us, and we're not happy with how maybe they've done things. What's the process of recourse? Do we lodge a complaint with the CIU directly, or we go to NBFIRA?
The appropriate measure, you have to lodge a complaint with the CIU itself. But in this sense, CIU operate the management company,
yes.
The operator.
Yes.
So we go super ka go tlhoka lesego gongwe ga la kgona gore le dumalane gore le bone tharabollo. You have every right to escalate to NBFIRA.
Okay.
Gore re bone gore re ka go thusa yang.
Okay. Brilliant. Now, before we get into Kanya, how we contact NBFIRA, is there anything else that you want to add for the listener and the stakeholders by Laba regulator as well?
Tota hala nka raba tsano kala peng ke baraya la kere collective investment undertaking have an opportunity to invest in even global companies, because normally the CIU they invest on opportunity. You can invest, you can have a feel of ownership, foreign entities, big companies say longer home. Otherwise, I know logo batla we take a stock or something. So just ngabu hala hore they are the two sala ka hore they are already diversified. So motswana mongwe le mongwe hala oka bona hore oka tumela any provider di CIU a go invest. Me hala ke rotloitse gore rona as the regulator re rotloitsa thata gore pele ga motswana ka investor mo go sepehela a re hatse gore batho bao
NBFIRA. All right, brilliant stuff, Mr. Ncube. Let's get into how I can contact NBFIRA, the different platforms still in where I can reach you and how I can reach you.
Or our telephone number is 368-6100. Our switchboard or kartswara ting or botsa son so batlang go se botsa rena le an email address info@nbfira.org.pw berena le gona gore o ka re latela ko di officing tsa rona tse di ha CBD remote building hala we don't have the exponential building
that's
opposite Masa.
Awesome stuff, Mr. Boise Ncube from the Capital Markets Department at NBFIRA. Thank you so much for imparting all that knowledge, Mokorona, and we look forward to seeing more of you guys and receiving that education, which I think we have a right to as Botswana.
Thank you very much, and thank you very much to your listeners.